Hi everyone, welcome to Tool Time. My name's Michelle Abreu and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and a craft coach. Tool Time's my monthly series where I feature one of my favorite tools from Stampin' Up! If this tool makes the cut, it means I love it and it passes my 3V test. Is it valuable? Is it versatile? And does it give me vision for creativity? So this month I'll be featuring the new blending brushes. Although these brushes aren't that new. They debuted in the mini catalog in January, and you'll see them in the annual catalog as well. They're a great addition to blending colors for your projects. So here they are. They come in a package of 3, and that package is $12. So right up front, it's pretty versatile and valuable. You get 3 for 1. You can wash these and reuse them, as well as use them with the same color tone. So for example, this is my green brush I'll use with green tones, blues, yellows, oranges, and reds. And then I also have one for purples. So already you're using these for multiple colors instead of having one for each color. So versatile and valuable right out the gate. What I want to show you is the bristles are super soft. It's a lot like a high-end makeup brush. They're very compact. And it's also rounded, and that's really nice for a nice smooth blending effect. The brush itself is pretty flexible, so that's kind of nice, easy on the hands. And you know, that can also determine how intense you want the color to be too. So let's get right to it, and we'll make a card or two and I'll show you how I like to use them. So I'm going to be starting with one of the new in colors for 2021 and 22. It's called Fresh Freesia. I love it. It sounds just like spring, and hopefully you've gotten a chance to use this. And we're going to start with a very vanilla cardstock. So one of the most important things you want to remember is to have a mat underneath or some scrap paper, because you definitely are going to want to dab off some of the ink in the very beginning before you apply it to the cardstock. That way it gets a really nice smooth blend instead of a kind of a clump of color. So what I like to do is start with a circular motion, grab the color, dab off on the scrap paper, and then go ahead and continue with your circular motion. Now I want a little more color here, so I'm going to continue to grab color in a circular motion, dab a little off, and then again, just keep continuing to blend and then, you know, as much as you want or how intense you want the color, just keep grabbing color, but always dab first. So you can intensify the color, grab more, and just layer it. So obviously the color's getting more intense. Sorry, the camera's shaking. I should have adhered that a little tighter, but anyways, hopefully you're not getting too sick. So anyways, just a little pop of color in the background, and let me show you what I did with this in terms of making the card. So I used the Pansy Patch stamp set, and these are the scalloped contour dies, and just a simple card with a little bit of ink, a die cut, and those blending brushes to make that you know, nice little addition of color in the background. So that's the first one. All right, so the neat thing about these blending brushes is you can blend different colors. So let me show you how you can layer these colors with these brushes. Just make sure you clean, you know, in between. If you're using the same tone, clean in between, so you can just dab a little bit off and see already there's not really much color on there, so I wouldn't worry about that. When you clean them, you can use soap and water, but they'll definitely need to dry before you can use them again, or you'll end up with, you know, not such a nice of a blend. So I love this new ombre blending technique for backgrounds. It's so pretty. It's fun to create, and every card is different and beautifully unique, just like you. So what I want to tell you about this, my inspiration. So my girlfriend sent me a photo of her twins' graduation in Phoenix, and she said a monsoon blew through, and the photo of the sky is spectacular. Let me just show it to you. And this doesn't give it justice. I just printed this on my computer, but just absolutely stunning. So what I wanted to do is create a graduation card using this as my inspiration. You just never know what will inspire creativity, but if you stop and look around, inspiration is everywhere. So again, I'm going to start with fresh Freesia. Actually, we're going to do these two. And very vanilla. And I'm just going to grab the Freesia in these circular motions, and starting on the edge after dabbing a little, just creating some color here on the edge, starting at the edge and blending inward. Now again, because my inspiration was like so bright and intense, I want to create the same type of effect for this. Loving these brushes. They're super easy to use and just create some really cool stuff. So I'm going to go about 1/3 of the way into the card, trying to make it a pretty intense color here. And then I'm going to go into the pink. So polished pink is my next color. Also one of the new in color. And again, I'm just going to dab off to make sure that there's no ink on there that's going to go into my ink pad. So grab color in circular motion, dab a little off. This is so pretty. And then you can blend these colors here and create this lovely ombre effect. Again, I want it to be rich, so I'm using quite a bit of color. Blending in circular motions, just like so. All right. And then the next color, I'm going to use the Calypso Coral. And I have this orange here, so I'm going to use my orange brush, my orange tone. And again, dab off a little bit. I'm going to turn this so it's easier for me since I'm right-handed, and start on the edge and blend inward. Grabbing color in a circular motion and just blending. So pretty. So these are great for sunsets, you know, sunset cards, or these are fun for kids, you know, if you wanted to do some like candies and treats or things like that. They remind me of Sweeties, these 3 colors. So nice, beautiful blending, bright, intense background for your card. And then I love how the colors blend in between. All right, so there you go. So let me show you the finished project. My friend's twins, you know, I told you they're from Phoenix, so I used the flowering cactus product medley for this, and some of the large letters dies, and so use some of the designer series paper there. And I don't know if you've seen already, but the cutest little, what is this called? Threw It Together stamp set has like 1 million of these wonderful sayings. I'm loving it. Anyway, so cut out some little saguaro cactus, and then I also made a gift card holder on the inside for that. So, you know, this is a pretty intense card. There's lots going on here, but I had so much fun creating this. But it all started with, you know, the inspiration of her picture from graduation from her kids. So you just never know what's going to inspire you. I also want to show you a couple other projects that I made from, with the blending brushes. Just real quick. Again, this is that spot coloring, just a little dab of color in one area on a card. A couple little layering stamps there. And then this, also another ombre effect with 3 colors, nice and simple, kind of masculine. And then I also did it on the envelope there. And then this is a masking technique where you put painter's tape on the side and create a nice defined line. And then I also did the ombre effect. Single color here, but just more intense down here and lighter here. So really, really unique cards and lots that you can do here. So just wanted to show you a couple of those that I made with the blending brushes. I have a technique class coming up on the 29th to show you some of these techniques, and on Saturday. And I hope you enjoyed the tool time video. It's versatile, valuable, and hopefully by now you sure have vision for some creativity. So thanks for watching Tool Time. My name's Michelle Abreu, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and craft coach. It's creativity from the heart.